IDF Chief of General Staff has said that, and I quote, "We want to bring Hamas to a state of full dismantling its leaders, its military branch and its working mechanism. That is why we are striking and eliminating high-ranking commanders and members, destroying infrastructure and acting with great determination." This is an important message from the IDF Chief of the General Staff. Listen in.
אנחנו רוצים להביא את חמאס למקום של פירוק. את ההנהגה שלו, הזרוע הצבאית שלו, את מנגנוני העבודה שלו, ולכן אנחנו תוקפים מאוד מאוד חזק, הורגים מפקדים בכירים, הורגים פעילים, משמידים תשתיות, פועלים בנחישות רבה מאוד, אבל הדרך היא דרך של התקפה מאוד נחושה, של פגיעה בחמאס בכל מקום שהוא נמצא בו ובכל דרך. תמרון בדרום מוכן בצורה טובה מאוד. פיקוד דרום העמיד תוכניות איכותיות, יש שיקולים טקטיים, אופרטיביים, אסטרטגיים שנתנו עוד זמן, וכוחות שיש להם עוד זמן מתכוננים טוב יותר, וזה מה שהכוחות עושים עכשיו. אני ער מאוד להתגייסות הרחבה בכל צה"ל, גם סדיר וגם מילואים, אנחנו רואים את זה בכל מקום.
Major Mohammad Ali Shah, defense expert and one of the foremost voices when it comes to international affairs, is with us on the program as well. Ali, well, we've already discussed this, that Israel has taken this pledge of wiping out Hamas. But the point that I'm trying to make here is, Ali, that, most of the top Hamas leadership does not even live in Gaza or West Bank. They live in Qatar, they live in Iran, and they live in other Arab countries. So even if you are going to get rid of these foot soldiers, there are going to be plenty more that are going to crop up in the future. How is Israel going to, in fact, account for that?
Very good question by you, Vineet. Very, very good question. See, by killing one Osama bin Laden, did we end up the entire terrorism? Unfortunately, no. So you kill one, 10 heads will be born, unfortunately. So the ideology, be it anywhere, be it the Lashkar-e-Toiba, be it the Jaish-e-Mohammed, be it the ISIS, be it, in fact, the now Taliban, the government of terrorists which has taken over Afghanistan. So the very fact is, by killing one, 10 heads will be born, unfortunately. So, and how do we kill the ideology? Now here, it is not just a question of terrorism itself. You have to understand one more thing, it is about politics also. Now the countries which are supporting Hamas, which are supporting the Muslim countries, the Arab world, some of them, it is not that unko koi farak padta hai. Unko koi farak nahi padta. If that is the case, let me put something very, very logical in perspective. When Israel gave a 24-hour ultimatum to Gaza that you got to vacate and empty, see, it's common sense, it's but practical that within 24 hours, it's almost very difficult, it's impossible to vacate and leave with your family. Everyone knows that. Now, the very fact is, why did the entire neighborhood of Gaza, the entire Muslim countries, the entire Arab world close their gates? They close their borders straight away. In fact, Rishi Sunak had to speak, in fact, to Egypt, to saying that, okay, let's provide some humanitarian aid over there on humanitarian grounds. Let's do something about it. But the Arab world, isn't that hypocrisy? You are saying that you support Palestine. On the other hand, if you genuinely support Palestine, then you got to arrange for their rehabilitation. You got to accommodate them. You got to do something on ground, because actions speak louder than words. Now, the foot soldiers who are there, who have taken people captive, even if you trade them off to rubble, they are all in other nations like Qatar and Doha and other places. They are residing elsewhere. How will they be brought to the book? Right. How will that, not coming to your question, that's a very, very pertinent and a very, very important question. We have to all understand. See, the Hamas chief had taken out a video immediately after sometime later after the 7th of October incident took place. He said, I would urge all the Muslim nations to unite in the world, to unite. And I would urge people, don't get brainwashed by this. Don't get brainwashed by this hogwash thing. It's all hogwash, because they all have their own agendas. They all have their own ways of getting things done. Don't fall prey for their
All right,
Politics.
Ali.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.